In this video, we're going to be using Løthur Black and the Weber Wave DLC razor. Stay tuned. Hey there folks, and welcome back for another video. I'm your host CDB, and thanks so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. As always, before we get into the content today, a word from our sponsor, Leaf. This video is brought to you by our good friends at Leaf, and you know I love Leaf products. I love using the Leaf, which you've seen me use many times on the channel. I also love using the Twig. You've seen that a lot on the channel as well. If you'd like to save 5%, use discount code IAMCDB right there and save 5% while shopping with the good folks at Leaf. And now, back to the video. And all right, we are back, and we have a good one for you today because we are using Løthur Black, and this is a collaboration with the razor company, and man, what an incredible scent on this soap. I'm going to put the notes for you right there. I can't remember which fragrance this was inspired by. It will be in the notes right there. It is fantastic. It is, I can't describe it other than to say, when you're lathering it, the notes really come out. Verbena, pink pepper, nutmeg, ginger, patchouli, vanilla, musk, geranium. Some of the notes in it. It's complex. It's beautiful. It's about medium high in scent strength. And then when I was lathering it, the notes just kept coming and coming. This is a beautiful, beautiful scent. And I wish I had bought the splash when it was available at the razor company. I think this is sold out now, but I bet the razor company will probably get more because this is just fantastic. I just love the scent. It's filling the room. Awesome. This comes to you for $23.99 for 4 ounces, and on a cost chart there, that is $5.99, which is pricey. And I really hope the prices don't jump up from there because that's kind of, for me, I'm comfortable paying this for this soap because it's a really good soap, but I really dislike it when it gets over that $6 an ounce level. It starts to get extremely pricey, but this is a really good soap, and it is coming from the UK, so you sort of have to factor that into the price. It's going to escalate the price a little bit. I'll put the ingredients for you on the screen right there. This is sort of a no-nonsense soap. It just works well, and I always get an amazing lather with it. It is very soft, and I was worried about being annoyed by it, but it stayed in place. I got an amazing lather with it. I'll show you a lather shot right there. It was just fun, and the scent, it's really just speaking to me. I love this scent, so I'm really happy with this purchase. And Løthur is just good stuff. That's all there is to it. I know early on people were saying, oh, it's hyped up, it's hyped up. It's hyped up because it's good. It's just that simple. All right, let's tell you about the razor a little bit. This is an old school razor, no longer made, has been made for a long time. This is the Weber Wave DLC, and this was a gift from Tim Berger of Ohio. Stainless steel razor. It's coated in DLC, and boy, this is one of my treasured gifts that I love to use from time to time. Thank you, Tim. The brush today is also from Tim as well. It is the Rudy TSE brush, which I've had for a long time, and let's just get into it today because boy, I'm looking forward to using this soap because the lather is amazing. The scent is amazing. Everything is just set up to be amazing today. By the way, I have a feather blade in the Weber Wave DLC, and man, oh man, we have some creamy goodness here in the scent. When you start mixing it up, the notes just really start presenting themselves, and look at that. I don't know if you can see that sheen on there, but that is creamy goodness. Løthur is just undeniably good stuff. I liked it better when the razor company was selling it for $19.99. That was just fantastic, but the prices are kind of back up where they were. I don't know if the razor company had them on sale or that's just what they were selling them for, but I prefer that always because honestly, who wants to spend more, you know? And I know some people will make the argument that if you have a lot of soaps, why does it matter? Well, it matters because you can buy even more soaps if you have more money in your pocket. So for me, you know, bringing the soaps to market at a good price is important, and I think it does more to spread the hobby to new people because a new person coming in may not want to spend $25, $30 for a soap. That's a high entry point. So I think it's important for all of us to sort of work together and set that entry point at a good point where people might be inclined to come in because it's not just about those of us who are uber hobbyists buying everything. We need new people, and new people are attracted to things that are well priced, especially if you're coming from a $2 can of foam. It's hard to sort of imagine paying $30 for a tub of soap, of which this is not. This is $23.99, but I'm just making a point there that I liked it better when it was $19.99. But the quality of this, it's good. I mean, it just really is fantastic. It is easy to work with, and the scent is just fantastic. So This was a great scent to do. And I think the razor company and Løthur are also doing white, Løthur white, and so I'll be getting that one as well. And if the splash comes back in this one, I'll get it too. All right, let's get going today. Weber Wave with the feather, and this is a mild razor. It's kind of similar to the Edwin Jagger DE89, only it's stainless. It was made here in the USA, and they were made like, I don't know, they stopped making razors maybe 9 years ago, something like that, I want to say. So this razor hasn't been around for a long time, and I was talking about it one day with Tim some years ago, maybe 5-6 years ago now, and he sent it. And he also sent me this wonderful Rudy brush, which I have kept and I will always keep because I sincerely appreciate it. So thank you so much, Tim. It really is an honor, and every time I use these things, I think of you, of course. But I got to tell you, the scent on this soap is just magnificent. It is fantastic, and it is, I would call it, the funny thing about this particular soap is it's sometimes you pick up, it's just always changing. Like to my nose, I'm getting different parts of the notes, and for me that's very attractive. As I'm using it, I'll pick up a little this and a little that, and the pink pepper, I can't speak. What's new? But anyway, it's good. Let's just put it that way. It's really good. The Løthur really came on the scene strongly in 2021 with really good offerings right out of the gate. And people jumped on board and said, hey, this is a really nice soap. And they were right. It really is. So those of you who are in the UK, you have an excellent, excellent soap being made there. And you have quite a few excellent soaps. But in my opinion, Løthur is the best soap that I've ever tried out of the UK. Hands down. And it's one of the best soaps being made today, period, I would say. And I've tried, I think this is my 5th or 6th one. And they've all been really good. I tend to like the scents. I passed on he made one recently, and I could just tell in those notes that one wasn't for me. But this one is phenomenal. And it's just, it is just good stuff. And so, Løthur, if you haven't tried it, I recommend you do. Definitely a high quality soap. And I enjoy using it every single time. Wowee. Man, that scent. There's something really unusual about this scent because it hits me with waves of notes. And I've said that 3 times now because it's what I experience when I'm mixing it up and when I'm applying the lather to the face. It's super pleasant. And I am just, this is definitely one of my favorite, I'll tell you right now, this is one of my favorite scents of this year. I'm going to have to write that down and remember it because it really has brightened my morning because I'm like, wow, this is good, So I regret not getting the splash, but when Jason gets more, I'll get one. Assuming Jason is getting more. And Jason, if you haven't made an order for this, please do because I want, I want the splash. It's awesome. And I would love those of you who didn't buy this to get a chance at using this tremendous soap as well because it is fantastic. Wow, that scent. Today is one of those days where I'm just wowed by a scent, and it's got me off my game a little bit. I can't speak well normally, but I'm speaking less fluently than I normally do because every time I get ready to say something, the waves of scent hit me, and I'm like, that is nice. That is nice. So whoever chose this, I don't know if Jason from the razor company asked for this particular scent or Johnny from Løthur decided on this one. Either way, it was an excellent choice. It is just phenomenal. And I'm enjoying it. I'm going to go ahead and cross on the cheek real quick here. Reapply lather just real quick and hit that area. And man, the lather was just phenomenal. Really nice and slick. But of course, we'll caveat the way we always do, folks. Every reputable soap is slick. If it's not slick, it's not the soap, it's you. Believe me. But this one, of course, doesn't suffer from any quality problems at all. It's just a good formula, and he kind of hit the ground running, Johnny, when he made this soap. So you folks in the UK are extremely fortunate to have Løthur there. And we are extremely fortunate here in the United States to have people like the Razor Company picking them up and making them available to us at a reasonable price. You know, like I said, for me, the $5.99, I'm still perfectly happy with that purchase. Once it starts to get over $6, it starts to pain me, and I'm like, come on, you know. But for this particular scent, I like it so much that I'd probably be happy even if it were a little more, but generally speaking, you know, I just like the soaps to be a good value. But man, oh man, it does bring the enjoyment, and that's one of the things that I really love about the hobby. And again, the old Weber Wave here, trusty razor. I wish they still made this razor, because this was, I had several Weber razors because they had them in regular stainless steel, not DLC coated. And they were $75 was the price of the razor. And they had the wave handle here, they had a short handle, they had sort of a longer handle. And I had all the handle versions with complete razors, actually. And then they stopped making them, and they still made the handles for a time. I don't know if they still do, but I wish they still made these razors because they're really nice. Mild shaver, but very effective. And a lot of fun to use. And for me, like I always say, this is a treasured gift from Tim Berger. So thank you again, Tim, for both the brush and the wonderful razor. It's things like this you receive that are special, you know, from viewers. You always remember them. And I will certainly always remember Tim, who's from Ohio. Well, I tell you, it's cold outside this morning here. It's well, it's on the cool side, let's say. It's 28 degrees Fahrenheit, which is below freezing. And that is not for me. And over in Australia right now, we have our buddy Unk from over in Australia. They're, and of course, Chris Maiden from Another Cut Above. He just started making videos again, so check him out. And check out Unk as well. Uncle L Shaves, I believe is his name. But anyway, those guys are moving into summer now, and we're moving into winter. We're not too far from the actual winter season beginning over here in the United States. It's not my favorite time of year, quite frankly, but I tell you what, using something like this makes it really enjoyable. Because to me, this is kind of a warm scent, but it's just fantastic. I can't say enough good things about this scent. So if you're a fan of, this was a Tom Ford dupe of some sort. If you're a fan of it, get it if it's available. If you're a fan of this fragrance, because it is really great. And I just love it. So I've been extremely happy with the shave today. The razor, the soap, the brush, everything just clicking. Just super enjoyable and fun to use. And it's really awesome. And I tell you what, this is why we do it every day, just to come in here and have fun. Share our experience. Hope some new people will come along and see these things and be interested, because folks, that is truly what it's all about. Enjoying it and bringing new people to the party, you know. You just don't want to party by yourself. You've got to bring some people in. And so every day we need to be bringing new folks to the hobby and making it less, you know, niche, so to speak, or niche. And when we achieve those goals, we're very, very happy. And I'm happy to have you here today. All right, let me rinse, and then we'll come back, get into the post. Stay tuned. And all right, we are back, and off camera today. Warm water rinse to move the soap, and then we used our PAA alum. There was no stinging there, so super smooth shave. No nicks, cuts, creepers, weepers, irritation, bubbles, or troubles. Excellent shave. Following the alum, we did a cool water rinse, and then we toweled off with our Lancaster towel prior to applying the magic made by witches, Thayer's, witch hazel, cucumber, and aloe. And I gotta say, I had an amazing shave today with Løthur / TRC, the Razor Company Black. Amazing collaboration. One of my favorite scents of the year, without question. Tremendous quality soap. It's really good, folks. It's not hype. Løthur is just a good soap, and this scent is fantastic. Definitely one of my favorites of the year. We used the Weber Wave DLC, which is an old school razor that's sadly no longer made, but I really enjoyed that. Thanks, Tim Berger, for sending that. We used our TSE Rudy Vey brush. Thanks to Tim for sending that as well, and it's in our Lancaster Razor Works brush soaking mug. And we used our HC&C bowl, and we're going to finish out today with, this is Murphy & McNeil BDLM2 Aftershave Splash, because stupidly I didn't get this flash for Løthur Black, but again, when it comes back in stock I will, because the scent is just amazing. And this scent of BDLM2 is amazing as well. And I want to wish you all a happy Monday, and remember, shoot somebody a smile today, lift them up, make their day. I hope you will do that, and I hope you've been uplifted here, because you guys sure uplift me. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Until next time, I've been your host CDB, reminding you, it's your shave, do it your way, and as always, God bless.